I'm taking legal action against Markus Heitkoetter for these 7 shocking allegations. There are a few other public records that I found that I thought were of interest that I'll go over in this video. If you don't already know, my name is Karl Domm, and I have a YouTube channel, and I do reviews on traders. And I did a review on Markus Heitkoetter, and on March 29, 2022, Markus Heitkoetter initiated a defamation lawsuit against me. Recently, on April 7, 2023, I have responded by filing a counterclaim against Markus for false advertising. I will be reviewing the allegations based on the false advertising. I encourage you to form your own opinion on the matter. In late March 2022, I was hit with a defamation lawsuit over a video I created called "The 37 Things Markus Heitkoetter is Hiding from You." As part of the legal proceedings, we engaged in a process called discovery, which involves exchanging information. Through a subpoena of his trading records, I created another video that delved into his trading record. Despite Markus having shared his trading statements in a video on his own on YouTube, he requested that the judge prevent me from sharing his trading statements. The reason being, I intended to release a video that specifically detailed his 2021 public account trading record, which would have included information that involved his trading statements. Despite my argument that Markus Heitkoetter's trading statements should be public knowledge, as he shared them previously on his YouTube channel, the judge ruled in his favor and prohibited me from sharing them. Markus used the legal system to keep his trading statements private, even though he trades a live account and markets his products and claims he provides honest insights into the world of trading. It seems contradictory that he would hide his trading statements from the public, especially if he uses them to sell his products. What are your thoughts on the matter? Should he be allowed to keep his statements private if he uses them to market his products? He paid an attorney to assure that his statements would not become public. Now, my counterclaim provides my allegations against him and what I allege he has done that constitutes false advertising. As you may already know, I started my YouTube channel with the main goal of helping others determine whether a stock or options trading product on YouTube is worth investing in. And I'm also committed to sharing my P&L and driving change within the industry by encouraging other instructors to do the same. As an options trader, I provide guidance to those seeking to learn how to trade and offer impartial reviews of other trading instructors on YouTube. Unfortunately, one of the instructors I reviewed, Markus Heitkoetter, has taken legal action against me, accusing me of defamation. I'll put a link in the description of his defamation complaint against me. It is of utmost importance to me that I provide accurate and honest evaluations. And if I am repeatedly forced to defend myself in court against baseless claims, it will hinder my ability to share my candid opinions and help others. During the legal proceedings, the judge ruled that I'm allowed to discuss anything that is part of public record. With that in mind, I discovered some interesting information about Markus Heitkoetter. And here are 3 items of interest. This is a notice of a federal tax lien. You can see Markus Heitkoetter's name there, and you can see that it was for this tax period. It looks like 2014, and still owing $111,715. It's early April 2023, and we checked, and this still hasn't been paid according to what we found. And then we have something else of interest. It looks like it was. It looks like this guy did some masonry, concrete plans, and some building, basically some construction work for what was owned by Markus Heitkoetter. And it looks like it added up to about $17,943 that was unpaid. So the guy had to apply to put a lien, mechanics lien. And according to, this was done in 2018, it looks like. And we don't see any records that this is paid yet. And the third item of interest, in the court of Ohio, it looks like this speaking empire sued Markus and Debbie Montez, CEO of Rockwell Trading, for breach of contract and fraud. So it looks like Markus got sued for fraud. When was this? September of 2019. I don't really know what happened with this case, but it looks like he got sued for fraud, and it has something to do with some business-related situation. If anyone has any more details about this situation or any of these three items, please let me know. Make sure I didn't miss anything or that I wasn't inaccurate in any way. Moving forward, I would like to discuss the allegations made by me and my attorney when she filed the countersuit for false advertising on April 6, 2023. I'm confident that she thoroughly reviewed the relevant documents before making these allegations. So next, I'm going to provide you with an overview of the allegations. And these are only allegations. I want to make that clear. So here is the countersuit filed. And I'm going to skip through a lot of this stuff. I'm going to leave a link in the description for this countersuit if you want to read it yourself. Let's stick to the parts to what I feel are more interesting. So beginning in 2018, Mr. Heitkoetter began selling his trading abilities to his viewers on his YouTube channel for further marketing to people with lower disposable incomes. For example, people with $5,000 or less to dedicate to trading. As part of his marketing gimmick, it is alleged that Mr. Heitkoetter stated the following.
Based on my experience, whether you're trading stocks, options, or futures, it doesn't really matter. Realistically, you can expect around 60% per year. So let me write this down. 60% per year are realistic expectations.
It is also alleged that in this YouTube video, February 27, 2018, by Markus, that he said someone asked, do you think it's possible to make 5% return each week off of a 100K stock amount? Possible, yes. Realistically, no. I've been trading for many, many years, and I'm making between 60 to 80% per year. This is just alleged that he wrote this. My attorney also claimed defendant had continued their scheme of alleging 60% annualized investment returns recently in March of 2023 with this website here. I personally get around 60% per year. During this time and at all others, it is alleged here that Mr. Heitkoetter did not consistently show the net liquidation of accounts that he traded with actual currency, unlike Mr. Domm. This tactic hides the true account value for counterclaim defendant Markus's multiple accounts. As such, there is no proof of his claims in the video at issue or elsewhere that he could achieve this unusually high percentage of 60 to 80% return on his investments. For context, the average hedge fund, who employs highly educated, trained, and credentialed professionals from approximately 2016 to 2021, returned 7.2%, while the top 50 hedge funds during the same period returned around 15.5%. My attorney alleged that Markus said the following.
And when you use a concept called money management, then it is possible to turn $5,000 into $41,400 within 1 year.
That's over 800%.
It is very realistic based on my experience to make 60% per year. 60% per year is 5% a month. That is realistic.
Usually I'm between 100 to 120%.
Mr. Heitkoetter went on to state that he outperforms the big guys, mentioning Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, Warren Buffett, etc., and that he runs circles around them. My attorney also alleged that Markus said this about his trading abilities.
I'm great. No, I'm not great. I'm a good trader.
My attorney went on to allege, according to brokerage records and on information and belief, counterclaim defendants never reached even close to 120%, 100%, 80%, or 60% annual return on Mr. Heitkoetter's trades or investments. On information and belief, counterclaim defendants' true profit and loss return on investments by calendar year is approximately as follows, and these are all allegations. 2018, less than 1%. 2019, less than 5%, made about $792. These are approximations and they are allegations. 2020, less than 12%, made $15,620 approximately. And in 2021, made less than 0% and lost approximately $20,000. So overall, I'm going to say during the 3-year time period, because that's where we had the actual trading statements, 2019, 2020, and 2021, his returns averaged less than 6%, or minus around $3,600 approximately over a 3-year period. On belief, counterclaim defendant Markus, from 2019 to 2021, lost more money than he earned. Yet despite their actual trading record, and largely due to their false advertising, counterclaim defendants made millions of dollars of profits from consumers believing that counterclaim defendants were exceptional traders. In January 2021, counterclaim defendant began marketing their services, products, and methodologies with a new brokerage account on YouTube. Counterclaim defendant stated that the purpose of the account was to document their trading to the public and use its profits to cover Markus Heitkoetter's living expenses, with the goal of earning approximately $15,000 per month. Counterclaim defendants sought to create the perception that consumers, by following the defendant's trades, could also achieve $15,000 a month results. The public account started with $250,000 in net liquidation. Counter defendant actually claimed his goal was to use $500,000 in buying power with margin from the brokerage firm, and $250,000 in capital was provided by Markus Heitkoetter or Rockwell Trading, or both. Let's see what the allegations were of what happened with that account. Throughout the year 2021 and 2022, counterclaim defendants published several videos about the progress of their public account, usually on a monthly basis. Several thousand potential and prospective customers viewed these videos. In the first half of 2021, counterclaim defendants on their YouTube channel showed their profits, losses, and unrealized losses. In other terms, the defendant here are believed to have shown the public account's net liquidation value, which is alleged to be the true value of the account's worth because it includes unrealized losses that the creditor or broker assigns to the account value. Net liquidation value is the true value of an account by industry metrics. Beginning in the third quarter of 2021, defendants stopped sharing the public account's unrealized losses. In effect, the account's net liquidation value was not able to be accurately calculated without knowing these unrealized losses. On information and belief, it is alleged on the public accounts brokerage statements that this was due to unfavorable market conditions for the defendant's trading strategy and largely due to significant unrealized losses from unfavorable positions they took and held during the 2021 calendar year. In fact, the public account's net liquidation value, due largely to unrealized losses, was so low at times in 2021 that counter defendants allegedly were margin called on July 20th, 2021, margin called on July 26th, 2021, margin called on August 20th, 2021, and margin called on December 21st, 2021, based upon email communications from the public accounts broker to Markus Heitkoetter. Boy, those are very specific dates to be alleged, by the way. Also, my attorney alleges that Markus said this.
Evgeny says, with so many stocks down in October, did Tastyworks issue a margin call in your wheel account? No, they did not.
On information and belief, the public account statements indicate that $50,000 was added to the public account on July 26, 2021. These are all allegations, of course. The same day as the second margin call, the second alleged margin call. Then in the spring of 2022, Another $100,000 was added to the account, allegedly. But this was never disclosed to the public, allegedly. Despite these misleading and false statements regarding the public account, defendants maintained that they were being honest and transparent about their success and failures with the public account. It is alleged that defendants did so to create the false illusion that Markus Heitkoetter was trading well enough to live off his profits, which he was not, allegedly, and to market that common dream to the consuming public. Later, the defendants proclaimed that the public account's value was a realized gain of approximately $188,000. However, on information and belief, based on the public account's brokerage statements, it is alleged the net liquidation value of the account at the end of the year on December 31st, 2021 was a loss of approximately $29,000. In an advertisement for defendants' products on information and belief in the fall of 2022, defendants advertised their public account as follows. So here is the website as I scroll through here. Let's see. Markus claimed, in January of 2021, I put $250,000 into a trading account, used margin, and made $188,000 in realized profits by the end of the year. That's 75.2%. Let's continue here. The statements in defendant's January 10th, 2022 video publication and the advertisement on the defendant's website regarding realized gains of $188,000 is only alleged to be deceptive and misleading. Defendant's statements regarding the capital that they use in the public account as being only $250,000 is alleged to be false because Markus added money to the public account, that was back in July, allegedly, while denying having done so, and this was based on numerous margin calls, allegedly. Counterclaim defendants have declared under oath in parallel litigation. What is parallel litigation? In Travis County, Texas, because this particular litigation is taking place in Fresno, California. So there's another defamation lawsuit going on in Travis County. And in this litigation, Markus says that he's fully transparent with the performance of his accounts and stock recommendations. Fully transparent. This is what he said in the other lawsuit that he's in. Well, here is that lawsuit. This one here to the right, the one that's taking place in Texas. And you can see these are the people that he's suing. These people that just made comments on his YouTube channel, on one of his, it might have been in one of my videos or one of his videos. I think it was on one of his videos. I'm not exactly sure. But he's suing 9 other people, or is it 8, for millions of dollars in damages. Can you believe these guys right here made a comment or two on a video and they're being sued for millions of dollars? But I did ask, were you aware of this? And I'm going to say it's likely that you were possibly not aware of this lawsuit. As you can see here, here's my lawsuit where Markus sued me. And you can see Markus Heitkoetter, Heitkoetter. That's how you spell his name, I think. But in this lawsuit, he spelled his name H-I-E instead of H-E-I. And then K-O-T-T-E-R instead of K-O-E-T-T-R. Wow. Markus's last name is spelled differently in this lawsuit compared to this lawsuit. So make sure when you want to look up this lawsuit, you spell his name differently, H-I-E instead of E-I, and K-O-T instead of K-O-E-T, if you want to ever find this lawsuit. It's interesting, isn't it? Did he spell his name differently? Did he just maybe make a mistake in court about how to spell his last name? I guess so. Okay, let's move on here. Okay, so that's kind of some very interesting allegations that are going on with information that my attorney, what's the word she used? On information and belief, she made these allegations. Interesting allegations, aren't they? So again, I'm going to leave the link in the description. You can read this whole thing, but I think I kind of hit the high points of it, the interesting points of what I thought were interesting. And one thing I want to say before in parting here, I'm very fortunate to have what I consider the best attorney money can buy. She supports me in upholding the First Amendment and our cause. For her, despite witnessing cases where people with money sue others who posted negative but truthful reviews, I'm not talking about this case, other cases she's seen where someone with money sues someone with less money that really doesn't want to defend themselves, that have posted negative but truthful reviews. And in order to support these people that don't have a lot of money because, in their opinion, they told the truth, my attorney keeps her billing to an absolute minimum to help the cause. She believes in preventing the bullying of people with limited financial resources, a practice known as chilling. Chilling, which is basically using money in the legal system to silence people and their opinions, whether they're the truth or not. To this mission, she strives to keep her fees low. Fortunately for me, even though I could afford it, I have an attorney that does not charge me a lot of money. And currently my legal fees today are only around $7,500. So in conclusion, there's been a lot of allegations made here. And I have to say, they're only allegations based on information that my attorney looked at herself. She's pretty good at reading, so she might know what she's talking about. That's just the latest that I'm taking legal action against Markus Heitkoetter